Hello everybody and welcome to what could potentially be the new format for In the Room with Trafalgar Law. My name is Scarface King, joined as always by Mr. Teacups.
Hello friends.
We're trying something new. I don't know how well this is going to work.
Same.
But you know, we're just going to try and talk about stuff and play games. It sounds easy.
It's not.
But it's really not. I struggle with walking and talking, so playing games and talking, not my strong suit. Today's game is Super Mario 64 Star Revenge. This is the first one, but it's like the redo of the first one. We played 5, I think, on stream before. And I don't know how far we're going to get into the game. I don't know how far we're going to get into our points. We're going to see what happens. We're aiming for an hour, but boy, it could go over. So I don't know what you want to. Let's just get into the game. And
You haven't already started.
Oh, you already started. Oh,
I'm running around, boy.
So do you want to start off one of your topics, or are we just jumping in?
See, I feel like you want to salt straight away. Should we get the salt over?
Should I? Okay. Well. Alright, so I just did a video, which should be up by now, on Weekly Shonen Jump Ore Collection. There's a new banner out, again, believe it or not, and it's a banner that has a discounted multi. This is the first time we've seen discounted multis since the very start of the game, the very first week of the game. Now, that's in theory a good thing, but they put it on a PvP banner, and they put it on a PvP banner that only has select PvP units. Now, they're not bad. They're not bad units by any means. But, like, it just seems like such a cheap move. And they specifically were like, oh, yeah, well, you want Mom because she's amazing for, like, the new kind of blue meta PvP. It's not really a blue team, but, you know, you want Mom because she slots in nicely with the other units that just so happen also to be blue. And, yeah, so they put this banner on, and it's kind of a... Well, it's kind of a load of shit.
Yeah, summary.
The anniversary's coming up, right? And I want to encourage like good behavior in these games, and they have done some good things. Don't get me wrong. Some of the announcements were kind of sick. Getting the Zanzus announcement for the raid out of nowhere, a load of people were like, "Oh shit, that's fucking hype," myself included. And you know, it is fucking cool. There is the issue, however, of the banners, the way they've been structured recently, have been just rinsing everybody's orbs, and they have done a little like a little anniversary thing, which, you know, that's cool. We get some orbs, we get, you know, that's all good.
Not a lot.
Not a lot, but we get some. But like the real problem is the anniversary is like right at the start of next month. We have like a month left. As of recording this, we have like a month left. And no one's gonna have any fucking orbs.
Don't pull. Just don't pull now.
That's what I'm saying. Just don't pull. But like, if Killua doesn't appear on the anniversary, like if Killua's like before the anniversary, right? People are gonna pull on that. I'm gonna fucking die here. Oh,
I've died 3 times already.
Oh, it's 5 HP. But yeah, like, people are mad about Killua, and you will remember, and this is kind of like this is why I think maybe he is on the anniversary banner instead of on his own banner, is that Kurapika was the first ever jump unit. So maybe they're actually saving it for anniversary and not being complete dicks.
Maybe not, though.
Maybe not, though. And that for me could be an issue. But they've done some nice things this month. I'll give them at least the credit of saying they've done some nice things this month. I don't want to salt all over them. People are pretty hyped about Kakyoin. People are pretty hyped about Zanzus. And, you know, the discounted multis are not a bad thing. I think just maybe the banner they put it on wasn't, it was kind of a dick move, a little bit.
I just got game over.
Oh, that's great.
Shit, fam.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So, I'm cautiously excited with some of the stuff we've had announced. Obviously, we've got 2 jump units this month that were both... well, we don't know about Killua yet, but Yusuke is pretty damn good. Senai is pretty damn good. So, I'm just hoping that they can turn it all around. Because, I'm going to fucking die again. Like I always say, I don't like comparing
games,
Ore and Jumputi. I don't like it because they are very different, even though they have a lot of similarities. But as games, they play so differently. And you know what some people might like about Ori, you know, they might not. Oh, for fuck's sake, they might not like about Jumputi. For instance, like you know, some people love the artworks in Ori.
Damn.
Jumputi doesn't have any artworks. Doesn't mean, you know, some of the chibis don't look good, because they do look good, but like still not
Some
really.
creepy.
Some of them are really creepy. So yeah, I don't know. I gotta say, Jumputi's doing a lot right. In my eyes, Jumputi's doing a lot right. We still haven't got anything in the way of like limited units, which makes me wonder what they're gonna do with that. Be kind of interesting to see though. We already got version 2.0 coming out. They've got the joke going around is that like Ori Collection said they were gonna do leveling up scenes from like day one of the game.
Yeah.
And it's still not here. And so like
story.
The Jumputi equivalent is already happening. So oh yeah, and story, yeah, and story.
And Battle Tower as well.
And oh god.
And lots of things pretty much.
But that's enough for Ori Sort, I think. Actually,
what would you do if just for anniversary they released, like, because they're just doing 1 unit banners right now, it's just Killer One, nothing else?
I wouldn't pull.
Oh really? Just leave the game.
Pull. Like because like I said, like, if they did something big, if they hit like any of the big things I really wanted to see for the game for the anniversary, I might even be willing to like invest a little bit, because you know, right now they haven't really given me any reason to, but I might be willing to invest like a decent amount for, you know, just a little bit of like, okay, yeah, you've done all right here, you've done something good here. If they just released Killer One, that was it. Nah, I'm not putting.
Oh, that's the thing. Like, it was the other day when I put out a JoJo video. Somebody was like, "Oh no, Ori Collection video." I was like, "Fam, there's literally 1 character on that banner. I am not wasting my stones right now."
Yeah, because it is kind of a waste of stones, and it's like, I don't. I get that all these units are good, but it's always with every single unit that comes out, they're not game breaking. They're not. They're not in any way like a super special awesome unit, like a must have. Just each one that comes out, it's like, oh yeah, they fit in this specific PvP team, and they don't break the meta, but they change it very slightly, and they're kind of all right. Which, from a balancing standpoint, is okay, but from like me getting excited about pulling standpoint, they're dead.
100%.
Like, what? Why am I pulling for this? Like, Yusuke's fucking awesome. He's such a cool character, but he doesn't even get an event. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's Yusuke, guys, pull.
Throw a couple of other jump units in the banners. That
Why not?
appease me.
Why not? Like, think about it this way, right? Say this month they'd released Killua and Yusuke on the same. This camera is killing me here.
Yeah.
They released Killua and Yusuke on the same banner, right? Because they got the same author or the same mangaka, whatever they call it.
Manga Man.
Manga Man. And then maybe you can throw in like at least Kurapika as well. But maybe like some other older jump units. Because why the fuck not?
Jumpy Soka.
Instead what we got was like the jump units put in that separate jump fest, which really kind of pissed me off because I saw a lot of people going to pull on it. I was like, no, don't. You can't tell people not to pull. People don't listen.
Pulled on it.
Oh well, there you go then.
You was in the video.
Well, you know.
We all make mistakes, eh?
We all make mistakes, but I don't know. I just like, I feel like Jumputi is doing so much right now, and all I want to do is play it. And I've had ideas for things we could do with like actual proper content for it. You know, talking about what units are good for what stages and shit. And there's a lot of directions to go with it on Ori. The only thing you could do is talk about raids, which is like, do you have the best unit of this type? If not,
lol, good luck.
And fucking camera. And in the case of like PvP, it's like you need very specific units, and even if you have those very specific units, if you don't have overboost, don't even bother. So I think that's enough Ori. So I don't want to sort on Ori too much. Like, I like the game. That's the problem. I like the game. So
But it hates us.
That's why I sought on it.
Have you noticed the Shy Guys have a Kappa face?
I haven't met a Shy Guy yet. I've been trying to fight this bomb man.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing something. Okay.
This is so fucking hard.
This actually feels a lot harder than the last one we played.
You forget how hard the last one we played was.
It was hard though, but this one feels a lot more like he's out to get you. I hope that's right. Alright. Let's move on to something positive, shall we?
Yeah, go on.
DBZ Legends.
Oh.
Is it good? Do you like it?
I like it. I
like it too.
I think I do, you know, just to be the balance, because I know you really like it. Just to be the balance for this conversation, I think the gameplay can be a little bit repetitive. But as with every game, you have to give like a little bit of time for them to, like, you know, make changes, potentially add stuff. And on other games, they have done that in the first few weeks. And even on Dragon Ball Legends, we've already had some things added, like the new Gacha Summon animations. There's some new characters in the log, I think, or in the files, so they're going to be coming soon. Like, they're adding stuff, but I will say the battling can be a little bit repetitive, which right now isn't an issue. Long term could be an issue.
But you could argue that for every gacha game at the end of the day.
You could.
Even Jumpooty.
Even Jumpooty.
I think, well, DBZ Legends probably will get an away button at some point, especially for some of the older content right now. I do love the system they have with the skip tickets. If you don't know about the skip tickets, if you beat all the missions on, like, say, anything right now, you can activate a skip ticket, which will clear it and obviously give you the goodie stuff like that, which I think is really cool. I like that they're somewhat limited at the moment. If they actually gave out like a couple a day, you could just save up and just like destroy a raid when it came out. So I like the way they're doing it right now. But I'll be real, because obviously everybody knows my internet was down for like 18 years. One of the only games I was playing was DBZ Legends, so I actually paid attention to the story. And I don't know if you actually have you like watched all the cutscenes and played like
I was at first, but after a while I was like, all right, shut the fuck up, Shello. I don't care.
I actually find it quite interesting though. Like, I don't think it's canon. I don't actually know what's going on with DBZ
it's obviously it's like a multiverse thing, which is fine. I like that.
And they can do whatever they want with that. They can go in any fucking path, which I think is fantastic. So potentially, it's not going to be like a One Piece treasure cruise, like, oh shit, we're fully caught up with the manga, what do we do now? They can just make what stupid bullshit they want. But I feel like what they're just doing at the moment is, oh wow, I made that jump. I think they're just going through the DBZ story. Like, we just had, have you finished the whole story right now?
I'm not 100% caught up, sadly, no.
Oh god, Robert! Well, anyway, yeah, so, I think you pretty much finish off with, like, Vegeta and Nappa from, obviously, back in the day when Goku fought them. And, obviously, the story's going to probably go to Frieza and Cell and stuff like that. But I'll be interested to see where it actually goes. I'm curious to see who this fucking villain is. But, yeah, I actually have to agree with you. The gameplay can be a little bit, like, at first, I was like, this is amazing. Like, it runs so well on my phone, and obviously my phone is like showing its age right now. Loads of other games are lagging. Even One Piece lags a little bit. But DBZ Legends, smooth as absolute butter. But I would agree with the fighting mechanic, especially if you do PvP. It just turns into like, oh, you hit me, now I'll hit you. Oh, I tried to dodge. Oh, I missed the dodge. I don't really get the dodging system, because I feel like sometimes I'm like, I definitely hit that dodge, and it's just like hit or miss. But the enemy, oh boy, the enemy, especially those Raditz like events on right now, 100% always going to hit you. I honestly think they should probably release maybe, because they got like a card system with like obviously the abilities and stuff like that. Maybe they should release a 50 cost dodge. That could be something interesting. Obviously 50 costs is a lot, something like that. It can make it a little bit more balanced, because I'm gonna be real, I played PvP the other day. I couldn't dodge the guy once, and I just felt kind of stupid when he just bashed me on over and over and over again. I had like 100 of those key things. I would like to dodge maybe one now and then, go hit him. But other than that, pretty good. Content-wise, needs a bit more. I can't really complain. It's got its first update to story. Ori Collection has never got an update to story.
We can't do that. You can't. It's so easy to do that. We can't do that every time.
True. I like the event stuff as well. I like that they got Napron, and I love that they got what's his name, Raditz on.
It's the farming character thing is like really interesting, because it's like, in theory it's the same as everything else.
That.
But stuff like I don't have to manage box space and shit like that. I don't have to think about stuff like that. And for farming materials, like you farm them from like really innocuous places in like story mode. It's not the same shitty place every time like in other games.
True.
At least keeps you on your toes a little bit.
I do like that, but also I would like them to actually release, what would you even call it, Evolving Islands?
Yeah, I get that.
I'm like, all three of my characters right now are level 600, and it is a grind. Or maybe with the daily logins, maybe tease me a little bit. Maybe give me an option instead of taking the 20 stones. Maybe give me, I don't know, 10 of the 2-star, like I don't know, the yellow crystal or something like that. Because I actually probably would take that for Charlotte right now. I'm not going to fucking lie, because it's taking me forever to get him maxed out.
Mate, I've been taking the skip tickets 8 a day.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually kind of smart, though, because if they do release a raid to do all the missions, you can just straight skip it.
Yeah, well, it's probably too hard for me, but still.
I'm actually curious, though, what they're going to do with... Because obviously at the moment, pretty much everything's one cost, except for obviously that Mega XP Island and the... whatchamacallit? The Zenny Island?
Yeah.
Will they do raids as one cost as well? Because technically that would be better than a lot of other games, really, because you...
But, like, you gotta remember, like, Bleach always did that with, like, you're like, oh, yeah, everything's the same cost. You're like, this is great. And then, like, the raids were so fucking hard. It's like, okay.
True, I can imagine it actually be really
Once they got easy, they made another stage. And it's like, oh, it's still one cost. It's like, oh, I can't beat it.
Oh, God. Like, I'm actually just... Like, in the background, if you're watching my gameplay, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it, mate. Mine's just as bad.
Like there's a star thing here, but like it looks like a shuriken. What do I do?
Yeah, I saw that as well. I don't know what it is.
Okay, well I'm gonna figure out what to do a little bit. Okay.
Moving on from Dragon Ball Legends. One thing I wanted to quickly touch on was the Bleach anniversary is coming up. We kind of talked about Bleach a little bit there. The Bleach anniversary, I think they're kind of running out of places to go, which is kind of why they're teasing it so much. Because the manga characters is such a cool idea, but for some reason they seem to be talking as if like, oh, we're only getting a few. We're getting like a set amount or whatever. And like, oh, okay, but like, you have very few places left to go. When your content kind of gets to that point, you don't have that many places to hide anymore. You know, at the moment, it's literally like, oh, cool.
Another Ichigo.
Another Ichigo again. I know he's the main character. And, you know, you could say, like, oh, One Piece, or another Luffy, Dokkan, or another Goku. But,
there's other stuff.
There's other stuff. There's potential, like, lots of cool content there. And you're just kind of like... I don't know. I think they need a big switch up, either to gameplay or to... maybe like the rarity system or something. I think like right now, I'm looking forward to the anniversary, but I can't see it being more than it was last year. And that's what it always should be. You should always be trying to top what you did last year. And I don't think they're going to do it this year. I just don't.
I'll be real, Bleach honestly has completely lost my interest. Like I actually forget to usually log into that game. I've actually deleted it off my phone right now because that motherfucker's like 3 gigabytes. So... maybe I'll come back for any... probably not, though. Actually, no, it's a video, so yeah.
For fuck's sake. Yeah, it's just... I think the thing for me is, like, they released guilds, and the idea was good, but I think one of the things these games do is... and Ore... we keep fucking doing this. Ore is particularly guilty of this, is trying to put value on something that has no value. And in this case, I'm talking about gold, or gold in Bleach. I think they're both just gold. Coins, whatever. They have no value to anyone. Like, there was a time when I'd run out of gold. Doesn't happen anymore. Because you have to do so many stages to get the things that you need to do all the other stuff, you get the gold anyway. So those guild quests that are supposed to be like super special awesome and have all these special rewards, some people are getting the special rewards. A lot of people are just getting gold coins. And it's just like, cool.
I feel like I'm a little bit disabled here because I can't do this bit.
Please don't throw me off. Please don't throw... Oh, fuck my bomb.
Why is this so much harder than the last one?
You know, I'll try a different stage.
I'm
just trying a different stage. So yeah, with the Bleach anniversary, I think we all know it's going to be manga characters. I think somebody said there was files suggesting that it might be another Ichigo.
Yay!
Which, come on. Come on. I get it, but come on.
100% obviously, though.
Well, like, yeah, but, like, what does that even mean?
Well, what form, actually, are they missing?
They're not. Wait, they might be missing one from one of, like, the shitty fillers or the movies or something, but, like, who really
That's
gives
gonna
a
be
fuck?
your Annie.
Well, I think it's gonna be, like, the manga form, but, like, a little bit different, maybe. I don't know. It's
hard.
It's hard. And the thing is, like, you know, at this point, you're in a position where, like, you can't possibly do worse than Smash Tap did for their anniversary. Like, no one can. They literally did nothing. They gave out a few goodies and released a bunch of shit banners. Oh, wow, yeah, awesome.
The thing is, their anniversary is so bad. In my video yesterday, I completely forgot they had their anniversary.
Well, you know, that's... I don't blame you. I'll be honest, I don't blame you on that, because it was dead. And, like, people love that game, and I think...
It's just because of Boku no Hero.
It's just because of My Hero Academia mostly, and I've had some fun with it. And when there's events on, like there's the like Rain Time Suyu on right now, or about to start. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I'm gonna go in on that. I'm gonna try and get it to 99 luck. When stuff like that's on, it can be quite entertaining. It can be quite enjoyable, but a lot of the time,
shit.
It's a load of shit, and you don't want to say it. But it's like, I don't really give a shit.
I honestly believe like Boku no Hero deserves a better game. Like 100%
it does.
They deserve it.
And speaking of games getting better games, Seven Deadly Sins actually has a new gacha game in the works.
Hey.
For the first time since Pocket Night shut down. I mean, I would say it's the first time you've been able to play with those characters. But if you play basically any gacha game that isn't a jump gacha game, you probably had a crossover with Seven Deadly Sins at some point.
They were desperate.
There was a tennis game that had a crossover with Seven Deadly Sins. And you could play tennis with the characters from Seven Deadly Sins. So, not remarkable. not remarkable crossovers, but crossovers nonetheless. And I think I'll be honest, like, I'm excited for this because I watched the trailer. And it does look good. I'm hoping so. Like the way it's framed makes it look a bit like potentially a load of shit. Like the gameplay looks good from what we've seen. We've only seen a little bit, but it looks like it could be one of those ones where you collect moves instead of collecting the characters, which I never really enjoy.
100%.
But it's potentially that you're collecting the cards, and each card has a different move on the back, like the Dragon Ball Legends, Dragon Ball whatever the fuck trading card game.
That's interesting.
So if it's like that, then I'm on board. If it's not like that,
not on board.
We'll see. I died.
Did that Hunter x Hunter game ever come out?
I think there's only one Hunter x Hunter game right now, and it's like a shitty MOBA age. The art's really nice, but like the game itself is just a pile of shit. The two Bandai ones both shut down.
Good.
So, whoa, whoa.
One Piece next.
Oh.
No, joking.
Not before real, like.
Oh, come on now, we need a bit of drama in the community.
Oh, you want to talk about drama?
Oh, you're talking about drama. We need the Foggy Chaos leaving.
I think it's banter, to be honest.
I reckon he'll be back at one point though.
Yeah, you said that about Fanclaw though, and you only
he did come back for 2 streams.
Yeah,
I was actually I weren't there. I watched
count.
the VOD. Like that's the thing though. Like, who's next? Like, I don't think Asian guy is ever gonna go because like it's Asian guy.
No.
Zini, like obviously Zini relies it for a job. I think Boris as well, so they can never go. And obviously Sekapoko 28 videos a day, so him either. But honestly, I can honestly see one of us giving up next.
You know, it's one of those games where it will just do a load of shit I don't like, and then it'll do one good thing, and I'll be like, I forgive you.
Like abusive relationship.
For like the shortest period of time, I forgive you. And then it's like straight back to like, oh, you fucking shit.
Fucking hate you. Why the fuck did I marry you? I love you.
Yeah, probably not the healthiest way to look at things, but like,
yeah, pretty much.
You know, it's like with the and you know, this has got nothing to do with pools, like, because obviously our annual pools were kind of lit, but obviously they, you know, cost a lot of money.
Go watch those fucking videos now.
The teleport or something? What is this?
Oh, it is the stage. Oh my god.
What is this? Cap stage ahead. You will lose your coin secrets when you enter this pipe. There will be 3 stars in it. Oh, okay. I think I could see myself giving it up at some point, but we need, like, once maybe the Yu Yu Hakusho game came out and a couple of other games, and I was like, because like Jumputi and Ori Collection take a lot of my attention because I run the database for both of them, so I could see myself, because obviously, like, when you play as many games as we do, you can't invest as much time.
True.
Which is not a bad thing, because I think it lets you cool off.
Yeah, you don't get burnt out.
You don't get burnt out as quickly. You can just take a breather and be like, okay, this game's pissing me off. I don't want to do this anymore. Or this game's like, I'm getting bored of the grind, or I'm getting like stressed out or whatever. You're just like, I'm just gonna take a breather, and then you can just chill. Just chill for a bit and just be like, yeah, okay.
Like, yeah, I definitely do agree with that. Like, especially obviously because I didn't have in there a bit. Before that, I was kind of burnt out with One Piece, and now I really want to fucking play it. So, like, I think it is healthy. I think a lot of people, maybe especially in this community, do play the game a little bit too much, especially if you're over power level 600 or 500. Sometimes just chill, come back. Don't fully quit the game, come back later. You might enjoy it a little bit more then.
Yeah, I think it's hard, though, because I think, and this is something that One Piece is quite guilty of, and it's not... I wouldn't say it's, like, a really negative way of treating the players, but the grind is so rewarding on game modes like Treasure Map, but it's not just the grind of playing Treasure Map, it's the grind prior, making sure you get all the characters that you need and stuff like that. And
True.
So for like veteran players, not so much us, but like you know, people like Foggy and that, you probably think, okay, I need to grind this character and get them up to whatever, you know, get them to max skill and stuff, and got to grind this character and got to at least get a few levels on them and stuff, and so that you can have really solid teams to compete in the top league, get a bunch of points, and, you know, get all the goodies. But if you took like a load of time out, and then it's like, oh, I missed out on all these fucking characters, all these events, chances for me to get them to max and whatever, then you kind of feel like you've fallen way behind the pack in just a short amount of time. Like, you saw how quickly Foggy overtook Asian guy on like pirate level.
Yeah, true. No, that shit can happen in a blink of an eye.
Like, that's how crazy, that's how much these guys are playing. We're not there, you know. We're not playing it that much, but and even we get burnt out. So
we get collectively burnt out because we play so many fucking anime games.
Yeah, I think that's a more...
Like, I believe if we put in probably all our effort into One Piece, we'd easily be over 600.
Yeah, well, I couldn't do that. I couldn't just do one game. True, if I was just doing one game, I would just completely fucking lose interest, and I just wouldn't... Like, because look at Sekiro Poco, like, and the videos he uploads, like, I rate that so highly, I couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah, no,
I couldn't do that many videos on one game, because it requires you to play the absolute shit out of that game, and, you know all the ins and outs and stuff, and it's like, just, you know...
I bet you know they're perfect. I just keep dying over and over and over again.
I did one thing that wasn't die, which was I got a button.
I want to shine.
Yeah, it's not easy, is it? This is not the most entertaining. Some people like to watch people die, so...
Oh, wow, okay, that went dark quick, fair enough.
Right, it's like that German thing, what's it?
Schadenfreude?
That's it, whatever. Is that you
say it? Said. Yeah, I think it is.
I can see a star over there, I want to kind of get that one, but...
I don't really get what those, like, shuriken stars are, they're bamboozling me.
I'm guessing you have to unlock, part of the stage that you haven't like got to yet, because you need to like get a star, and then it unlocks the other stars and stuff.
Okay. I feel that the guy that made this is probably a sadist.
Have you got to the boss fight with the big green boy?
No.
It's fucking. It's like it's the fight against the King Babom from Big Babom's Battlefield, okay. But it's on this tiny little platform, and if you fall off, you go all the way back to the start of the level, and in the middle of the platform is one of those things that shoots fire at you.
Oh.
If he catches you, he's 100% gonna knock you off.
Oh! The guy that made this bit is a monster.
By the way, guys, if you don't know, this game is supposed to be hard. Like, we're bad at it, but it's supposed to be hard.
I'm being bad on purpose for the funny moments, so...
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I act retarded. It takes a smart man to play the fool, okay?
Oh, I'm dead. Again? That's game over.
Oh, shit. Oh, I just sadly got game over as well.
And I got one more.
What can we talk about now?
We were just talking about OPTC. Can I just say, the Katakuri banner, right? When the anniversary came around and it wasn't Katakuri, and everyone's like, "See, I told you, like they would do Katakuri," and then like a fucking week later, it was more than a week, but like for the sake of banner, a fucking week later, we got Guild Tesoro, then we got Katakuri. Yeah. All within like the space of like 3 weeks, and like, I actually just didn't pull on Katakuri because at that point I was like, no, fuck off, I ain't got no gems. I actually had 50, but like,
stop misleading the people. You just put on video.
I was properly just like, are you fucking serious?
I think it's kind of crazy if One Piece is how fast they're going through banners. Like we've already got that Moria banner. Probably gonna be another 6-star next week. Probably gonna be like, I don't know. 6-star cracker, there you go.
Oh fuck no. But like, at least with the limited rare recruit Moria, you can kind of justify it because it's like, well, we haven't got a Sugo Fest on right now, so we're putting on this other banner, so you still have good units to pull when there's no Sugo Fest on, and it's only 30 gems. So from that perspective, I'm like, oh okay, I get what you're saying. But from the perspective of somebody that like, I'm not free to play, but I'm not a whale either. I don't want to spend ridiculous amount. I want to have a certain amount set aside for a maximum of 2 gacha, 2 different summoning pools a month. Yeah, that's as far as I want to go. Yeah. I don't want to go any further than that. And at a certain point, it's just like, oh, fucking 3 banners plus a limited banner. Like,
stop rinsing me. 8 treasure maps.
The treasure maps, at least you get the gems back, and in fact, I think you get more than you put in. But if you want to go hard, then not so much. But like, if you're going hard, you're getting goodies for it, so it's kind of a trade-off. I think treasure map is one of the few things they actually do quite well. But
yeah, they constantly improving it.
There's a lot of things related to it that I think they're doing poorly, like the way me and you, we were like, yeah, we want to get all the treasure point boosters, and then the fucking, like, the next banner drops, the Guild Tesoro, and it has... I pulled the Nami, you pulled the Gear 4, and I was like, yeah, we're set. We're set. And then they were like, oh yeah, here's some more 1.35 boosters.
Yeah, no, that made me angry.
And then there's his fucking Guild Tesoro, who's fucking Point King, and it's just like, how's that fair? Like, we had no idea this was coming. And, like, we could have seen it coming. We could have said, oh yeah, okay, so they'll probably do a... But like, why be like, oh, these guys will be characters you can rely on, and then be like, oh yeah, no, well, like obviously not as good as this new dude. And no, fuck it. Why is Gear 4 not boosted more against Big Mom? That's the whole point of the arc.
Oh, didn't you see in the background? Good Zoro's actually there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What do you expect, man? It's One Piece, man. They're gonna rinse all these weebs for all their money just because they can.
You expect it, but you don't. I don't know. It's like when you don't see something coming. It's like, should have seen it coming.
Foggy leaving, should have seen it coming. Fanglo leaving, should have seen it coming.
Should have seen it coming. Fuck. Where do I go?
I'm so fucking bad at this game. Have you tried the mushroom one?
Yeah, I just died on it.
Like, the platform is so tricky. It's like, I think he went through this bit by bit. It's like, he can fuck up here, he can fuck up here. This guy's evil.
Yeah. Are there only 2 stages that you can get at the start?
Yes, I believe so. That's yeah. You gotta go
Oh wait,
through the
no.
doors.
20. Oh yeah, 20 stars. Shit, I got 0.
And there was another place as well.
Oh no! We'll try this main one again. Fucking end me.
I do like to say as well, you pointed this out many times, that One Piece actually puts on a sale. G-God Gas, they go first on the Play Store. Oh my.
Yeah, I think it was really strange to me that like for the because I think I said it in one of your streams, and somebody said like, oh yeah, well you're the fucking marketing expert. It's like, but they put on a sale. This is the first proper sale they put on. Hit number 1.
Yeah, 100%.
Dokkan hits every month. They have a sale every month. Like it just seems like obvious at this point. Like that's how you do it. That's how you like rinse people. Like we both watched that stream. Fucking Asian guy just casually dropping tons of paper. Yes, getting like what was it, 1,000 or 1,500 rainbow gems. Which, you know, if you got the money to do it, then do it. That's fine. But like at the same time, it's like he would not have done that if the sale wasn't on. So that's 1,500 gems you wouldn't have sold before that now you are selling. So it's just kind of mad to me that like they don't do shit like that more often. I get it's the anniversary, so that's why they did it. But I feel like if they saw those numbers, they'd be like, oh yeah. But yeah, I think it was something Foggy touched on in his stream. Like, yeah, they did. The game is not dying, but like it says something when you hit top grossing only on the 4th anniversary, and during all the other shit, it's just kind of like same old. Like you're not doing anything special. You're just kind of listing along lazily. Just happy to cash in your checks because you are One Piece.
Yeah,
you just get to be like,
anyway.
But, oh well, we're One Piece, so of course you're gonna spend money.
I'll be real. If there was more sales on, I'd probably buy more. I would straight just buy more. Like I skipped that Guild of Zoro banner. I know you pulled on it. There's actually a sale on that one. I might have gone in on that one.
Did I even upload my Guild of Zoro pull? I don't even remember.
Yeah, it was a 2K fucking Twitch follower special.
Oh, that's right. I actually did another Moe, but I didn't upload it.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, what'd you get?
Baccarat.
Oh, cool. Oh, she got big titties though.
Yeah, I was like, I recorded it, but like I was, is that actually just, is this cool? Yeah, I did the pause because I wanted more boosted units because I was still kind of fecked off about the Nami Luffy thing, and I got another boosted unit and it helped me get the points I wanted. My aim initially was 3 mil, and then on the first day, like my teams, I was like, yeah, here's all my boosted teams. It's gonna be super special, awesome. And then I got my shit pushed in by Big Mum, so kind of had to switch things up a little bit, and didn't have quite as many point boosters in my team as initially planned because I needed actual fucking like sockets and shit. Because yeah, I get it, I'm bad at the game. What else is new? And
Tell me about it.
And basically just I got a mil. I got Big Mum. I got a bit over a mil, I think, and I got demoted. But I'm quite happy about it.
I got demoted, but I didn't get anything. So yay!
Well, that's because you couldn't play because of the move, which I think
pretty much
everybody would understand.
I think I'm 100% cursed though when it comes to fucking treasure maps. I think something always happens to me on a treasure map, and it's never on a weekend, I swear. Which I don't
I think they should be more considerate, and this is something. Fuck, we just keep on going back. This is something I say about Ore Collection, but it doesn't necessarily just apply to Ore Collection. It's any game with a raid system where the times are limited. Why?
Yeah, people got work, people got school. Like, just let them do whatever they want.
I get that we're in England, so this shit obviously isn't aimed at us. This is aimed at Japanese. I want to get 1 star for this fucking video, please.
I haven't got one.
I understand this isn't aimed at us. It's aimed at, you know, probably mainly like Japanese teens to like adults, you know, because obviously a lot of the whales will probably be adults, but like there's some element of aiming at like kids and stuff, trying to like get them to rinse their parents' credit cards or whatever. And like to not have the consideration of, okay, well, these dudes are gonna have work and these dudes are gonna have school and these, you know, it just seems like
stupid.
It just seems stupid and inconsiderate. And like, think about it this way, right? If I'm farming, say, Zanzus, the new Ori collection raid, right? And oh, for fuck's sake, I keep falling off. And you know, I don't have any stamina bowls. Well, regardless of when you put the raid on, I'm going to have to use orbs. I'm not going to get enough natural stamina to max them out. So if I want to max them out, I'm going to have to use orbs anyway. So what difference does it make if there's a fucking a time restriction?
Yeah, like, you're asking the wrong guy, because I hate the time restriction. Same thing on Naruto as well. There's so many raids on that game I just haven't done because I'm not up at that time.
Oh, and it's the worst when it's like, you're like, oh, I just need a few more, like, a few more pearls for the next banner, or I want to get this character, that'll be good for my team. And it's just not on. And I think the thing about Naruto, I don't know if this is still the case, but at least from what I have noticed, a lot of the old raids that are still legitimately useful just don't come back.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say, just, yeah.
Which kind of sucks. I suppose you can't really say that about One Piece anymore. That's one thing they've got right. Like there was times when it's like, oh, we're waiting for like a certain like raid to come back, and they just didn't. But on One Piece, like a lot of the old ones are always accessible, which is a fantastic addition.
Go One Piece.
I gotta give. I just want to fucking die. I gotta give props where props are due. That's a nice addition. One of many that One Piece has made in like the last year or so. They've done a lot of things right. They've done a few things that's kind of pissed me off, but they've done a lot of things right. Which I think is why there's such a like a, you know, like you said about like the abusive relationship type dynamic, because so many people love it to the point that they start to hate it for such small things.
Yeah, not true. Yeah.
Like the grind is whatever. Like if you get killed by the grind, I think that's fair. That's a fair time to leave. But if you're just like, you know, nitpicking about little shitty things, which is something I do a lot, then you know it's not really hate. It's just like, you know, you're just getting pissed off about something that's not that important.
Which we all do.
Something you'll get over in no time at all. But in the case of the grind, if that is what's killed you, I think at that point you just take a break.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think because in other games they don't push you as hard for the grind. They just don't.
Yeah, no, with how much content comes out in One Piece, which is good, but obviously with treasure maps and stuff like that you need to farm for, everything that comes out, you're going to need to farm like 30, 40 copies. Like that new Poseidon right now in Colosseum, he's probably going to be boosting next treasure map. You got to farm that, farm what comes out next, farm that, for blah, blah, blah. It can be quite daunting.
Yeah.
Especially when you miss 4 times skill up like me.
Well, that was unfortunate. Unfortunate timing for you. But again, another case of, with the, you know, the treasure map and the time restricted thing, they didn't really need to. You know, they didn't really need to do that. I don't know why. Like, I get time restricted, but not put it on for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
why not? People are going to continue to farm it, so it makes no difference.
Which they're gems.
People, because like, if you're like a big boy whale, and I know they're out there, I've seen them. you want like potions and limit break materials and shit. So, oh my fucking god, he's actually like programmed him to like be better at throwing you off cliffs.
Like either make treasure map longer, or make drops in like normal Colosseums, normal islands, like you can have a rare chance of actually getting potions or like limit break material. That'd be nice. Because
potions are a pain in the ass when you run out of them, and the same with limit break materials. Like, they're the only things that you like just can't get. With anything else, you can get it somewhere. Those are the only things you can't get if that game mode is not on.
Oh yeah, no, especially since I missed fucking, obviously, Big Mom Treasure Map. The other day I was like, alright, I got all these characters sitting here. I have loads of limit break material. No potions, I can't do actually anything right now. Gotta wait like 2 weeks, 3 weeks for when the next one comes out. It's kind of like, I don't really want to play the game until then.
Another thing is, like, I think I was limit breaking, I got a bit carried away, and I miss max limit breaking my shanks by 1 crystal, like one of the large ones. What do I do now? All I can do is wait. I can't buy it from the store. I can't get it from somewhere else. I'm fucked.
Like, it's almost like that game sucks. I mean, what would you talk about very positively?
Like I said, every game has its problems. So, again, it's kind of nitpicking, but it's whatever.
Can I just have 1 star?
That's what I'm trying to do, man. This guy's a fucking menace.
I see 1. Oh, I'm gonna try and get it. Just 1 star for like a 45-minute hour video. So we're good at this game.
I don't know if that counts as hitting him or not.
Oh, that fucking rocket!
I actually need to run away and heal up.
Should we move on? Should we move on to something different?
Oh my god, look at him! Yeah, let's let's try something else.
You want to talk about manga and anime?
You want to talk about anime?
Oh, manga. Wherever you're reading / watching.
Oh. Well, I don't know if you want to go first or
mine's gonna be shorter than yours because I didn't have in there. So like.
Okay. Okay. Well, you go first. You go first.
I've said this 1,000,000 times, but you haven't watched Saiki Kuzo. Watch Saiki Kuzo. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I didn't think I was actually gonna like Saiki Kuzo at all, but I want to buy a T-shirt. And Boku no Hero Academia, actually, everyone knows about it. Fucking anime is lit right now. Oh my god! Like, Robert said this the other day. He's not too bothered about watching like anime week in week out the second it comes out. Same really. But Boku no Hero Academia, Saiki Kuzo, I'm pressing refresh. I'm like, oh, give me that just goodness right now. But something a little bit different, which I think I finally got the name of it. It's called Wotaku ni Koe. It's a anime about otakus who are in their 20s and they work in the office. They end up start dating because they can't find anyone else. It's more like a sci-fi comedy type of thing. I don't really want to spoil it, but it's generally something I quite like. So I recommend you go watch that if you haven't got anything to watch.
I'm fucking throwing off again. This guy's it. Oh, fucking okay, whatever. Well, is that all?
Yeah, that's it. Next time I'll expand my list.
Okay. So we're actually not going to get started this episode. For me, I feel like I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying this. But for the Shonen Jump Ori Collection reading club, which I've been thinking about expanding to span the 2 subreddits, Jumputi and Ori Collection, just because it makes sense. So we might be doing that, so stay tuned. We've been reading Gintama this month, and I just can't. I just fucking can't with this fucking I can't do it. I'm trying. I'm really trying, but every time I read it, I'm just like I get like halfway through a chapter, I'm like, this is fucking boring. And I know everyone says, oh, it gets better, it gets better. It's like I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to get better. I'm still waiting. It's not happening. And like, I want it to be good. I want to enjoy it. I think some of the characters are really endearing and stuff, and some of the gags are quite funny. But sometimes when it switches to, like, it'll be like this really, like, happy, cheery, funny, like, scene. And then suddenly it'll have this really, like, dark and horrible moment. And it's like, okay, well, you know, it's a little bit all over the place. That's fine. If it didn't happen every fucking chapter. Like, there was one I was watching, they were having a bit of banter about, how is it laid out? There was, like, this underground fighting ring. And there was a dude there, and they're like, "Oh, we got to go get the dude from the underground fighting ring." And then they go there, and it turns out the dude from the underground fighting ring is like some old dude that has like been looking after a bunch of kids and stuff.
Ooh.
And it's like, oh, okay. And it's like, yeah, he picks up all the strays off the side of the street, and it's like this really like heartwarming, like, oh, you wouldn't get an old man in trouble over something like this, would you? And he's like, oh, alright, okay, whatever. And then the old dude dies. This is all in one chapter. And then the old dude dies. He gets killed by like another dude that's part of the like underground crime fighting syndicate. And then the kids come in and like give Gintoki his like all their like world their most prized possessions, and they're like, "Oh yeah, please avenge our dad." And it's just like, this is fucking dark. What the hell's going on?
Where's my comedy gone?
It's like proper lighthearted. Like yeah. It's like what the fuck? And so, not quite the like Dr. Slump type of gag manga that I'm kind of used to. And I've been struggling for it because it's a bit bipolar, as I suppose how I would put it. Other than that,
it's great.
Once I've finished not finishing Gintama, I'm gonna be reading Kinnikuman because I've been looking forward to doing that for a while, and I finally found a site that's got some good scans of it, so I'm gonna be reading Kinnikuman. I bought all the novels.
Don't buy it? Wow.
And as for watching, I've been watching an anime called Comic Girls, which is as trashy as you can imagine. It's basically about these four manga artists who live in an apartment building together, and hijinks ensue. But
sounds.
I don't know why I enjoy it so much. It's like a junk food anime. It's just like, oh, I love it. Why? I don't know. I don't know.
Don't question it. Can I get 1 star, please?
I think if I can just beat Prince Bomber Bomb or whatever his name is, easy peasy.
I feel so pathetic. I'm sorry, lads, if you're watching.
How far in are we?
50 minutes.
50 minutes! Neither of us have got a star!
This game. Funnies.
You know this has got 120 stars. No, it's like 130, I think.
That's cool.
You can just get one.
There's a star right near me, and it's like, can I get this?
Oh, I found where one of the stars is. I might be able to
I got one.
Oh, what? Really?
I got my first star.
Okay, I think I can get my first star.
Only 12 years to go. Proud of me now, Dad.
Oh god, this is... Oh god. How do I... Oh.
That was a fucking grind just to get that 1 star there.
Yeah, no kidding. I still don't have one.
I've completely run out of things to talk about.
Okay, well, in that case, let's have a little bit of a discussion instead of talking about stuff that we're doing. Out of all the anime that because you consume a lot of manga and anime content.
Yes, in HD.
Which one do you think would have the most successful gacha game that doesn't already have one?
Boku no Hero Academia needs a good one. I'm trying to think. Obviously, you need loads of characters.
Yeah, see, that's where you would think certain series would do better than they do.
I'd honestly think Beyblade would actually do really well.
Really?
You could think all the banners they could do, like the bottom, like if you remember how the Beyblades could like build, you had the bottom bit, the middle bit, the top bit, the bit beast. They could rinse kids dry with that game. I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably play it myself.
Yeah, I know you would. You're a little. The thing is, I think one of the games did a crossover with Metabots, which if you don't know about Metabots, like, what were you doing back in day? And the thing is, I think it's like 99% nostalgia. Like, I couldn't tell you pretty much any of the characters' names other than Metabee. So, it's kind of like not... Like, it is probably just like, oh yeah, I'd love to see that and I'd never play it. But like, potentially could be pretty cool to play. And weirdly enough, with these games, like, you know, with like Kengeki Kenran, we were like, oh yeah, that's like... Get a Kenshin Gacha game, and then it was like an absolute pile of burning rubbish. But like, that was their fault though, right? Like, I think with some of these games, all it needs is a good dev. The idea doesn't even need to be good. They just need a good dev, and then it's all golden.
I 100% agree.
Oh, do you now?
They should hire you for Bandai. They can take your
No,
database.
no. Oh, fuck off!
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I think, especially with some of the games we've had come out, like My Hero Academia, maybe not living up to its full potential. Oro Collection, definitely not living up to its full potential. OPTC, Dokkan, JoJo, they've all kind of, even Bleach as well, they've kind of pushed themselves into a corner. There's not a lot they can do. All they can do is like, well, Dokkan it's a little bit different because they've kind of been willing to move into like the multiverse stuff. So nice. I think, and I like it. I like playing that stuff, you know. And I like, you know, Dragon Ball Heroes and Dragon Ball Fusions and stuff like that. And if they keep releasing stuff like that, I'm perfectly fine with it. But I think it's like the same thing everyone says, like, oh, just release a new fucking Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and haha, it's all good banter. This is like the sick fun we've got, you know. And okay, there's nothing out there. One Piece does it, and you know, like they all do it. I want to be like. Some people like try and they're like, oh yeah, you know, Dokkan, haha, like fucking shit game. It's like, mate, like you've got to be able to look inwards and see that everybody's got the same problems. Yeah, no, we should be together as communities, not apart. We should all work together to hate equally. I think that's the important thing, because like, if you're just like, oh, I love my game, but all other games are shit, like you're missing the point of. You can have fun with a game, but you've got to understand there are flaws, there are places it can be improved. I think the KKK are probably going to steal that quote. No, wait, what? That one where he said we should all get together to hate equally. I just got chased by the fucking Luigi from the cartoon. Luigi. I don't want to die anymore, because if I die one more time, I'll fucking lose this shine. Well, I'm not gonna get one, I don't think. How long we got left? Not long. I know you're trying to get the conversation out because you really, really want to get one. But it's like I want to get one, and I kind of like. What do you do? Get good, innit? Thanks. Okay. So yeah, I think at this point I might have to kind of. What's this? Wait, it's a button? Button. Ooh, where does it go? Blue coins. That's not fucking useful at all. Oh, here's a discussion topic. What do you think of the Cybermen charity match? I thought it was good banter, I'll be honest. I didn't watch it. The teams were a little bit unfair, but I thought it was good banter. I like stuff like that, because it's like, you know, it's not taking itself too seriously, and it's just like, good little bit of banter. It's for charity as well, so like, that's good. And, you know, people can think what they will about it, but it was pretty good. It was quite enjoyable. OPTC charity match. Huh? OPTC charity match. OPTC charity match. Might be a little bit difficult. I don't think we could probably get 11. Oh, we could get 11. We could get 2 teams, but like it would just be like people that have never played football before. I heard Boris is really good. Well, isn't Boris from like South America? So yeah, Mexico. Football's big down there. Yeah, basically Hernandez. I don't know, but I think it would just be weird because like there's a few English dudes, so it's like those guys obviously would know football. I don't know how much like they would play it though, and it would just be for fuck's sake. Guys, if you're an OPTC YouTuber right now, you got this far, you want a charity match, put 1 in chat. You put 1, yeah. Actually, no, put. I love the cup down below. I love the. Oh my god. Man, I love that. I'm fucking sick of Mario. I'm sitting with my one shine like I rule the world. Yeah, well, fuck you. I can't do it. There must be some secret ones as well. This has not been. The idea was like, oh, you will just casually play in the background while we took. But like, I can't. My brain. Well, I can talk just fine, but I can't play this shit game. Same. I was like, should I walk up a walkthrough? I was like, no, be a good boy.
Yeah, you know, I'm good at this game. I did the other one, even though we used save states.
We did use save states, that's true.
Like, if I used a save state, I probably would have like 3 or 4 right now. But that's still after an hour. That's kind of pathetic.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I've got to the point I was at before. I might be able to get my 1 shine.
Alright, lads. If Robert gets that shine, that's where we'll end the video. Pray for him. Actually, no, I don't want to die. I don't want to lose my 1 shine.
Wait, how many times do I have to bonk him? Oh god, is it not 2? I thought it was 2.
Okay, here's one. If you could shut down one gacha game right now, what would it be?
Oh, isn't Kengeki Kenran still open?
I don't know how. I think it's still got the same fucking banner.
the same banner from like day 1.
Yeah. Are you gonna finally
fuck.
put him out of his misery?
Like, I would kill Kengeki. Well, like, here's the thing. Like, if I wanted to like have an impact, I'd kill Smash Tap and get him to make a new My Hero Academia game. I think in general the 3D games aren't as good.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. They're just not as good. I think they limit what they can do.
It doesn't really translate well to mobile.
Yeah, like if you look at Bleach Brave Souls, like I think it worked quite well, at least to begin with. But Bleach Brave Souls is essentially a DS game.
Oh yeah.
So okay, I died. We hit an hour. I died. I think we should probably.
The cup wins.
The cup wins with 1 star.
Yay. 1-0 victory, lads. We'll take it. England in the World Cup.
Next time,
Content.
maybe we'll look at a walkthrough.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I found the boss after like not that long, and I was like, oh yeah, well this is like it's Prince Babom. This must be Prince Babom. Didn't know how hard he would be to beat though. Took me a whole episode, and I did not beat him. A whole hour for 0 star. 0 star in an hour. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna just go back up there and try again.
Oh, one last attempt, lads.
1 last attempt, because like you know, you gotta try hard or die hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People say that. That's a word. Sentence.
Yeah. Young cool kids. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just sitting here right now. My skin is like boiling. I got sunburn today.
Well, I just fell straight off, so I think that's a good place to end it. I hope that was better than I thought it was. So that's gonna do it for this video. We're gonna potentially, you know, just like write some stuff in the comments you might want us to talk about on one of these. Write some games that you might want us to play. Preferably ones that we won't suck at. And yeah, this is the end of number 1, and hopefully anything that comes after this is better, because it can't be worse.
Right?
Right?
Bye guys.
Bye guys.
Mr. No Star here.